We're just going to start with a little bit of an understanding of what you're going to be doing, because once we're in the flow, I won't be explaining much. So we're going to start just by activating, everyone can hear me okay? This thing's amplifying pretty well. Activating the root lock or the mula bandha. So basically, the muscles between your anus and your genitals, you're going to be pulling that up. So you're just going to do that now while I'm talking to you, just doing that activation like that, just so you can get familiar with that part of your body. It's like if you were peeing and you wanted to stop the pee mid-flow, you engage those muscles. And there'll be times when we're activating and pulling up the root lock and then turning our awareness, rolling the eyes upward and focusing on this part of your body known as the third eye. So you roll the eyes upwards, pull that lock, and you'll be focusing there for some time. You have your belly, obviously, your ribs, your diaphragm, and you want to engage the full range of your breath. Often we're just sort of gently and shallowly and passively breathing. So you're going to learn to balloon the belly, expand the ribs out in all directions and fill the upper lungs to their maximal point. And then when you're exhaling, different points, you'll be exhaling completely from the top down to the bottom, pulling the navel right in. So we just want to explore, can you get your navel, can you get your belly active on the exhale and just pulling it in? So I'll give you a little demo. And if you can do that, you'll be good as gold. So we're going to start first just by closing your eyes and tuning in and just landing in your body. Everyone's been traveling around, moving, doing all sorts of things this weekend. And there's a definite power in a collective consciousness or a collective attuned awareness. So we're just tuning into the body. Tuning into the space of the dome. Even with your eyes closed, you can have a sense of the space around you. And the space within you, it's where the breath work is really oriented within. Don't worry about anyone else in the space. Don't worry if it feels silly or you look strange. It's all part of it. We're just using this breath as a vehicle to go deep, deep within. So you're going to open the eyes. You're going to take your right hand, and you can place two hands here if you like on that third eye center. There's a little marma point there. You're going to put the thumb on the right nostril, and then you're going to start pumping the navel like this on the exhale. Keep going. Probably should have some tissues on standby. Keep going. With each exhalation, the navel pulls towards the spine. The air will get pushed out of your body. It'll naturally just rush back in. Now you're going to switch hands, you're going to change sides, closing off the other nostril and continue pumping the navel. Keep going. Face nice and relaxed, no tension in the jaw, in the forehead, in the neck or shoulders. The navel and the diaphragm are doing the work. Big inhalation. Engage the root lock. Turning the eyes upward and inward. And release. Taking the right hand back here, and we're going to be alternating now like this, but with these fingers here. So you're going to exhale out the left nostril and then switch, place the ring finger on the left nostril, inhale through the right. Exhale out the left, inhale the right. Looks like this. Keep going, out the left, in the right. Or if you started the other way, just continue out one side, in the other. Big breath in. Exhale. Now you're switching sides. If you went out the left, in the right, you go out the right, in the left. Keep going, making sure the diaphragm is active. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the eyes closed, letting the breath normalize for a few moments. You're going to take a deep breath in through the nose now, expanding the belly, ribs, chest as you breathe in. And then you're going to exhale in 7 parts. So one breath comes out in 7 parts through the nose. First part, with a little pause. Next part. And each time you're pumping the navel in 7 parts. Big inhalation, drawing the breath up the spine. Filling the lungs completely, and then exhale in 7 parts, pumping the navel with each exhalation. Continue in your own time, deep, full breath. 1 deep inhalation and a 7-part exhalation. You can slow the breath down if you need to. Keep going. Nice deep full breath as you breathe in, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, filling up the upper lungs to their maximal point, and then exhaling in 7 parts, nice and deeply and slowly. 7 equal parts. And as you breathe in, you're drawing the breath up the spine towards the third eye. Thirty more seconds. Okay. And now you're going to take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in, engage the root lock, turn the eyes upward and inward, awareness at the third eye. Exhale. Now you're going to do another one where you breathe in deeply and fully, hold the breath in, And with the breath held in, you're going to be pumping your navel 14 or 22 times, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then you're going to exhale through the nose, breaths all the way out, and then you're going to pump the navel again 14 or 22 times. Looks like this. Deep breath in, drawing the breath up the spine towards here. And with the breath in, and after 22 or 14, exhale. Breath goes out. With no breath in the body, again pumping the navel 14 or 22 times. Deep, full breath. At the peak of the breath, you hold the breath in and then pump the navel 14 or 22 times. Really using force, pulling that navel towards the spine, pulling up the diaphragm. Full, deep, slow exhalation, pushing all the air out of the body. Stay in the process, stay with the technique, let go of time, let go of mind, let go of the body, let go of everything else, just emerge completely with the breath and the process. And as you breathe in, expanding the belly, expanding the ribs, filling the upper lungs. Body's completely full. Really go into the internal space, letting go of the mind, letting the space within you expand, letting your consciousness become more porous. Body dissolving and just being in the space. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Open the eyes. Now we're going into one that's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more demanding. Looks like this. So you're going to breathe in through the nose. Your arms do this. And then come down here, like this. So you might need to move so you don't KO the person next to you. But you're doing this movement with your arms, and you're breathing in through the nose, and as you exhale, out through the mouth. Keep going. Letting go of time, letting go of the mind, staying in the process. Keep going. Stay strong. Thirty more seconds. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold the arms up. Engage the root lock, turn the awareness inward, hold the breath. Feel the energy, feel the activation, feel the prana in your body dancing around. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Engage root lock. Looking upwards and inwards. Exhale. Place the hands on the knees, breathe normally and naturally. In through the nose, out the mouth. Open the eyes. One more intense one. Similar one. These are called Prana Shakti. So you're going to be doing this with your arms, like you're banging on a door. And as you breathe in, your arms come back, breathing in through the nose. And exhale, like this. Ten more seconds. Big breath in. Hold the hands up. Engage root lock. Eyes roll upward and inward. Exhale. Big inhalation. Hold. Engage root lock. Looking upward and inward. Exhale. Hands on the knees, breathing normally and naturally. In through the nose, out the mouth. Open the eyes. Now you're going to raise your arms like this, bringing the shoulder, if you can, Arms back behind the shoulder, opening up the chest and throat, and then making fist touch, elbows come in towards the navel as you come forward. And then you breathe in, opening up. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale through the nose as you come up. Exhale through the mouth as you come forward. Getting all the air out of the body, really pushing the navel to the spine with the exhalation. Opening up the chest and throat, the whole body. In through the nose, out the mouth. Deep, full breaths, expanding the belly, ribs, chest, completely filling the body full of air. And on the exhalation, emptying the chest, ribs contract, belly contracts, navel pulls into the spine. In through the nose, out the mouth. One more. Sitting with the eyes closed. Hands are on the knees. Tuning into the body and the inner space. Notice how the breath is beginning to influence the inner workings. Find your center point. Rest in that for a few moments. Opening the eyes. Now we're going to be doing a cosmic breath. So your hands are on your knees and your arms are sliding up their thighs like this towards the hips. And then when they get to the hip bones, they're turning over. So the hands are doing this. And then we're going to bring the spine into it. We open up the spine. And as we go the other direction, the spine bends forward. So bending and flexing the spine. Inhaling in through the nose as you come up. Exhaling through the mouth as you come down. Deep, full breaths, expanding belly, ribs, chest, ribs moving out in all directions, getting as much air into the upper lungs as you possibly can, filling to your limit full of oxygen. And as you exhale, getting all the air out of the body, expressing it, and bringing the navel to the spine at the end of that exhalation to get all the breath out. And then pulling up the perineum. And continue in through the nose, out the mouth, bending and flexing the spine. Let this be a deep, flowing, moving meditation. Mind completely forgotten. All that matters is the process and the complete immersion within it. And in a few moments, you're going to hold the breath in for as long as is comfortable for you. That could be 30 seconds. It could be 2 minutes. You're going to do a big exhalation. And on your next inhalation, hold the breath in. Sit comfortable with the chin parallel to the floor and hold for as long as you can, and then continue with the pattern of in through the nose, out the mouth. Breathe whenever you need to. Continue in through the nose, out the mouth. And you're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale completely and fully, and then hold the breath out for as long as is comfortable. And then just breathing normally. Just relishing the inner space, the inner quietness and stillness that's being created. And now you're going to do a box breath. If you've ever seen a box, it has 4 equal sides. So you're going to breathe in for a certain count, hold the breath for the same time, exhale for the same amount of time, and then hold the breath out for the same amount of time. You can choose your number, 6, 8, or 10. And to breathe in and moderate the breath coming in and out, you engage the throat. So the muscles in the throat, and it creates a sound like this. It helps you regulate it more. That's known as the ujjayi breath. Because otherwise you're going to find you breathe in real fast and it's over in the count of like 3 instead of 8 or 10. So you're going to breathe in your own time to the count of 6, 8 or 10 and keep it consistent If you start on 6, you can move towards higher numbers. You just want to choose what's comfortable for you. And you're breathing in through the nose for the count, holding for the count, and exhaling through the nose, holding the breath out thereafter, and then breathing in again through the nose. And it helps to breathe in to expand the belly, ribs, and chest. And as you exhale, to do that in reverse. Empty the upper lungs, pull in the diaphragm, ribs, and the navel towards the spine, and pull up the perineum. Doing one more cycle to whatever point you're at right now. And we're moving on to the next one. that involves you breathing in 8 parts and then exhaling in 8 parts. And you're going to take 8 sips to constitute the single breath. So you breathe in through the nose and then the mouth. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth. So 8 parts. And as you exhale out the nose, then the mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, like that. So it looks like this. Like that. In 8 parts, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, and then out, nose, mouth, like that. And you're wanting to keep the breath nice and slow, nice and full, nice and smooth, letting it be all about your own internal space. The breast, the medium, to help de-excite the whole nervous system, expand your consciousness and help you drop deeper into your own inner being. This is a deep meditative style of breath. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth. Slow, deep, full sips. Continue and try to keep each one of those sips the same volume, and completing the exhalation by drawing the navel to the spine, getting all the air out of the body. Doing 2 more rounds, up and down, up and down. You can open the eyes. We're going to be doing a mudra. People at the back might not be able to see, but your hands are going to be doing this, then changing to that. Rock on. So you'll be doing this here, and then turning over like that. That. to that. And you're going to be coordinating it with the breath. So inhaling through the nose and then exhaling, turning the hands over through the mouth. In your own time. Deep, full breaths, expanding belly, ribs, chest. And now doing nose to nose breathing. Breathing in through the nose and then exhaling through the nose. Adding the ujjayi breath if you can, that scratching, raspy breath, to the inhale and exhale. As you're breathing in, you're drawing the breath and energy up the spine towards the third eye. And as you exhale, you hold the awareness at the third eye center. Deep, slow, meditative breath. Letting yourself drop deep into the inner space. Letting go of mind, body, time. Drawing that breath up the spine. Letting go of the breath, keeping the eyes closed. We're just going to drop into a meditation now. You're going to put your awareness deep into the center of the brain, at that pineal and pituitary gland, which is basically where the third eye is, but deep at the center of the brain. let your awareness rest in that center, and let this chant that you're hearing now reverberate from that part of your brain throughout your whole brain and across your whole body, expanding you into the space around you. And just starting to let go of the practice. Letting go of all effort, just sitting completely passively. Feeling into the space of the mind and the body now and how it is after doing the breathwork practice. And we're just going to take a moment to just give thanks to this land that we're on that holds us so beautifully, to this sacred ancestral land. Give thanks to your fellow man and woman for being here and helping to support, hold the space. Thanks to the ancients for these techniques. To your personal lineage, of which you are one of those members carrying the light forward. And giving thanks to life, this delight that we all get to enjoy. And the bodies which are our vehicles. So not over-identifying with the world or the body or the mind, but having that understanding that you're the pure consciousness at the source of it. And just tuning into those different layers of yourself now. You'll be very primed to do that. Noticing your physical layer, the mental and psychological layer, and then that transcendent value, the stillness, the great beyond in you. Then whenever you feel ready, there's no rush. You can stay in this deep stillness you're in right now. Or if you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself out, move your body a little bit, and then just gently open the eyes and witness the world with new eyes.